to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different, something I haven't done before. I wanted to do a reading challenge, specifically the 24-hour reading challenge. I want this to be fun but also super cozy. So today I am wearing my wonderful new gifted hoodie. The hoodie is an amazing product and one that I've actually been using for years. Here is my sloth hoodie right here. I use it all the time. It's my favorite product, and as someone who does like to save money, I hate paying a heating bill come winter, so I rely on my hoodie big time. It is the perfect product because I can cook in it, I can put my makeup on in it, I can bake in it, I can read. It has a huge pocket that you could fit a book in easily. It is so cozy and buttery soft and just keeps you warm no matter what. I know in the Northern Hemisphere it's starting to cool down, so when the hoodie reached out to me, of course I wanted to remind you guys that you can get this fantastic product. And for those of you in Australia, in the south, it's still cool enough here that you guys can still pick up your hoodie or get the jump and get one now before next winter. Alternatively, they also have their amazing sleep tea products, which are perfect for the summer if you are Australian and you do want to stay cool at nighttime. No matter who you are or where you live, you should definitely check out the hoodie. They have the cutest products, licensed products, and something for everyone. I use their products all the time and I want you guys to enjoy it too. So make sure you click the link in my description and use the code LeahsLibrary15 so you can get 15% off your cozy new best friend. Thank you so much, The Hoodie, for sending me this amazing product. I am so happy to have it and very, very glad to add it to my collection. So without further ado, let's get into the reading challenge. So for this 24-hour reading challenge, I will have a timer set for 24 hours and I will try and read as much as I can to get this timer down as quickly as possible. I'm not doing 24 hours straight, not this time at least. I do plan on maybe doing that in the future in like a live stream format if you guys would be interested. But for now, we're going to do it this way and hopefully have it knocked out in 2, maybe 3 days, but hopefully 2 days. I've really been struggling with attention span recently and not lapping up books the way I did last month. So I want to do this challenge to hopefully fix that and encourage myself to get focused and read some more. I'm very happy to be doing that with you guys. Let's go select the books we're going to read and have some fun. To start, I have selected Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I have about 4 hours, I think, left in this book. I read quite a bit last night, so I really want to polish this off. Super enjoying it, but it has been taking me longer than it would usually take me, so I want to use this challenge to polish that off. And then because it's so cozy and gothic and October is the perfect season for it, I want to read Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. It looks quite long, but the text is really large and stuff, so I definitely think we could finish this book, both these books, in this challenge and maybe even more. But for now, let's get started on these ones. Alright, so we are just under 4 hours in, and sure enough, I have finished Quicksilver by Callie Hart. In the latter half of the book, like right towards the very end, there were a couple of typos, nothing major, and again, things that will be fixed up on the trad publish, I'm sure, but it wasn't enough to be like disruptive, and there was nothing wrong with the story. I love the story. 5 stars. This was a really, really good fantasy romance book. the hype is definitely justified, I think. So I really liked this and I recommend it. It's now 3:30 p.m. I would have liked to have been further into the challenge by this time, but I did talk to my mum on the phone for like an hour and a half earlier. So, you know, had to put the pause on. So now I'm gonna go for my little walk outside, get a little bit of exercise. And when I come back, we will dive right into Jane Eyre. The loudest crow ever has decided he's going to live on my balcony, so please excuse that if you hear it. Alright, I went for my walk and then I came back and I dicked around for a while, so now we're going to do some more reading. I'm probably going to read for an hour and then go have my shower and then we'll come back and do some more. Stupid crow. Time to start Jane Eyre. I haven't read it in a couple of years, but I was just rewatching the movies the other day. So excited. This is also like the most beautiful edition ever. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so now it is Sunday, 12 a.m. I read a bit this morning, baked, and then I had to go out because I had a nail appointment and my friend lives across from their salon, so I caught up with her for a bit. So we still have 17 hours to go. Last night I wanted to read in bed, but I didn't want the light on, so rather than taking Jane Eyre to bed with me, I picked up this book I had on my Kindle called Mercilessly Bred by Natalie Knight. It's a dark Beauty and the Beast retelling. Sounds exactly how it sounds. I'm really enjoying it though. I like that sort of like corny, smutty sort of stuff, and I'm always partial to a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So I'm 40% of the way through that one. Right now though, while it is daylight, we are going to read Jane Eyre. I'm exactly 100 pages in, so we'll read a bit of that now and see how far I get. Alright, so where are we at now? I have 14, just under 14 and a half hours remaining. And it's Sunday evening. I really should have started this on Friday because there is a deadline for this video, funnily enough, but we'll work it out and it will be fine. So first I read some of Jane Eyre. I read about 50 pages and then I was just feeling so tired, so I decided to lay down and pick up my Kindle and blah 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 through Mercilessly Bred. And then I was so tired that I paused the timer. I went to bed for 30 minutes. Well, I had a nap for 30 minutes, which I don't nap all that often, so, you know, I was tired. Woke back up, finished Mercilessly Bred. It was actually a really good book. I gave it like 4 stars for enjoyment. There were like quite a few typos in it and stuff. And it was like nothing revolutionary or groundbreaking, but I had a fun time and I finished it in a day, so, you know, 4 stars. Then I made dinner and I did about an hour of uni work because I really do need to do some uni work. And yeah, did my half hour of cleaning just then. And so now I think it's time we can sit back down and try and knock this timer down a little bit more. I'll start with Jane Eyre, but I might even bring out, stand by, Hex and Hexability by Kate Johnson. This is the Locked Library edition. It was my book for the month of September. I do really want to read this as well, so I might put this to the side, and if I like take a break from Jane Eyre, maybe I'll read this. I need to get a bookmark for this book. I went and like grabbed a bookmark in case I wanted to read Hex and Hexability. This is one I got in my German copy of Iron Flame as like a promotion for one of her other books, but I went and grabbed this to put in Hex and Hexability in case I want to read it. And then I look closer at this beautiful edition and you guys have no idea how happy that makes me. Just fantastic. That ribbon built-in bookmarks are so underrated. I can't even begin. Okay, now let's actually read. Okay, we have just under 13 hours left. Honestly, I thought we would have been far further through it by now. I actually wanted to have this video done, edited, and sent off for approval today. Going well, going well. So instead, we'll have to see if I can read for the next 6 hours straight to try and knock some of this time down, because this is just crazy. I started Hex and Hexability last night, and it's cute so far. It's nice. I don't think it's gonna like change my life or anything, but I like it. Jane Eyre, I was about to say Pride and Prejudice. Jane Eyre, I'm 222 pages. So let's lock in and see how much of this I can read right now, because I want to finish this video. Okay, so I still have about 9 hours left. I have 8 hours, 54 minutes and 49 seconds left. Oh my gosh, but I'm getting so tired and I need to have a shower and stuff. I'll read a bit when I get in bed though. This is my progress on Jane Eyre. I'm up to chapter 25, page 380. So I'm over halfway now. They're just about to be wet, so you know, shit's about to go down. But oh my god, this book is so good. Like, it's my favorite book for a reason. It's been so long since I've read it, but oh my god, I just love it. I'm decided I'm gonna buy another copy, like a paperback copy to annotate in, because there's so many times I've just wanted to take a highlighter to this, but I wouldn't do that to my gorgeous Harper painted edition. So I will definitely buy like a standard Penguin copy or something like that and annotate at some point, because oh my god, I just love this book. It is so good. Like, nothing compares. It's ahead of its time as far as I'm concerned. I haven't read any Hex and Hexability this afternoon, though I might in a moment, but how beautiful is the naked hardback? It is so cute, and those edges are just adorable. But I did want to say, when I was reading it last night, I was like, I had my face mask on and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just finish this chapter and then I'll wash my face mask off. And I was like 20 something pages in, and I thought, oh, this seems like a really long chapter. Let me just put like the marker in where the end of where the beginning of the next chapter is. And I was like flicking through pages of, have I missed something? Are there no chapters in this book? That's what I legitimately thought, because there are so many pages in this first chapter. The first chapter alone is 44 pages long. 44. And the whole book is only like, what, 300 and something? So I was like, okay, so the 372. So the first chapter is like a sixth of the book. That is just crazy. I was just like, yeah, I'll wash this face mask off. And I was like, if I read another 20 pages, my face mask will be like permanently fused to my face. I need to go and wash this off. Leave it at that. I've had a lot of Jane Eyre today. So yeah, I think it's as good a time as any to shake it up with some Hex and Hexability. But first, shower time. When I tell you I feel like the world is against me in getting this video finished. So I am 428 pages through Jane Eyre. I've made decent progress on Hex and Hexability, and then last night when I was lying in bed with the lights off reading, I started Zodiac Academy 3 The Reckoning. So I never normally have this many books going at once, but it's just, it is what it is. How many hours do we have left? Too freaking many as far as I'm concerned. It is Tuesday. I just finished having my group meeting for my group assessment. I have a 10-day intensive group assessment coming up. Could not be a worse time. And for the life of me, I've been like, oh, I'll stay up late tonight, and like shave a couple more hours off my reading for this challenge, and like 10 p.m. rolls around, I am out like a light. So let's see how much longer we have left. Still 6 hours and 30 minutes. I'm hoping we can cover off a bit of that right now, and then tomorrow I have an early day from work for my study. So I might use some of my study time to finish this challenge off, edit it, get it in for approval, and then I'll actually study. And I won't also have this reading challenge I'm trying to finish. Why did I think I could finish it in 2 days? I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, I should probably stop yapping and start reading. So let's get to it. Boop. It's just past 11. I'm so tired, but I was committed. I wanted to get under 2 hours left, so now we're at 1 hour 59 minutes left, which I think is doable to finish tomorrow and then also edit the video. I was reading quite slowly, honestly, because I don't know, I was just kind of distracted, and so there were a few pages I read like multiple times, or I would just sort of lose where I was as I was reading. But nevertheless, I'm at page 554, and the book is 626, I think. 627. So not much longer to go, less than 100 pages. Be very doable to finish tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed. It's done. The 24 hours is finished. Honestly, I am surprised it took me this long. I did think like, oh, I will smash this out so fast. Like, I will get it done in 2 days. I should have started on Friday, but I started on Saturday, and now it's Tuesday afternoon, but we are finally done the 24 hours. So what have we accomplished in this 24 hours? Finished the last about 5 hours of Quicksilver, which was a great book. So we finished Quicksilver, we finished Mercilessly Bred, such a silly title, finished Jane Eyre, which is a behemoth of a book, and now I am 130 pages into Hex and Hexability, which is a pretty decent start. Like, I'm not mad about that. So all in all, I think it went well. Jane Eyre, as much as I love it, does take a little bit to get through. Not only is it a super long book, but just the nature of classics, I tend to read them a little bit slower just to comprehend the language and make sure I'm understanding everything and all of that. I mean, I'm happy. I was in a bit of a reading slump before this challenge. I was having a bit of a hard time. I was going through it, but I do feel like doing this reading challenge set me on the right track and also allowed me to read a bunch before I'm about to go into like a hefty exam period for university. So I am very, very pleased. Plus, I was so cozy the whole time doing it in my hoodie, which is just my final reminder to you to make sure to check out the link in my description so you can navigate to the hoodie website in your region, and also use my code LeahsLibrary15. I'll have it written in the description as well, so you can get 15% off your next order. For all of you in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the perfect time of year to buy one so you can be cozy, warm, toasty, and convenient in your hoodie. And if you're in Australia and you're worried, oh, it's heating up, I'm not sure, you can either get the jump for next winter and have your hoodie, or they also do the amazing like sleep tea range and PJs, so you could use the discount to check those out as well. But that is all for now. I am definitely open to one day doing a 24 hours straight stream reading challenge. So if you'd be interested in that, let me know. Like, I'm not gonna do it if nobody is gonna watch it, but you know, just putting it out there, I would be open to doing such a thing. And of course, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I hope I will get to see you next time. Bye!